Hello there, Rabbi. How you doing this happy day?
Skippy and I are out having a good time together.
And are you playing outside by yourselves, or are you allowing the dog to run around while you sit on the bench and watch him play?
We do both. Sometimes I throw a ball, sometimes I throw a stick, and sometimes I sort of pretend that I'm Skippy and running around the field. I can live vicariously, but Joe, it's hard to get Naches or live vicariously through your dog unless you decide to show the dog. And then we're flipped over to our topic, Naches, Naches, where do I find my Naches? Hmm. Uh, and it's a Jewish problem, is this idea of living vicariously or getting pleasure through my children, my pet, even my job or my career. And that's what I'd like to talk to you about today, this idea of living vicariously.
So is that what Naches is? Living vicariously?
That's what it becomes or can become, and it's negative. Naches truly is Yiddish for having pleasure out of the success of your children, your friends, your pets. It's being proud of them. I feel good about it. Then we cross the line. Let me give you this example. Parents at a sporting event. It's softball, it's soccer, it's t-ball, you name it. And referees will tell you that parents will they'll have to throw them out, or they get really obnoxious because of the yelling, the screaming, the swearing, the inappropriate language. And that's because they're no longer getting nachas from their children. They're trying to live vicariously through their children. So the child can't make a mistake, can't miss a base, has to always be successful, rather than deriving pleasure out of watching our children have a good time. See, that's what nachas is. Watching children, watching pets, having a good time, living life. However, we then cross the line, and I want my child to win the Nobel Prize because then I can brag about it. I want my spouse to get this great promotion to be CEO, CFO, any C that you can come. Then I will brag to you and everyone, look at my wife and what she's, rather than just in passing saying, she brings me nachas through the work she does. It's a pleasure. And I don't need her to become the head of, the best of, winning all the prizes. Too often, in people I see, people I run into, Naches crosses the line from pleasure in someone's accomplishments to living vicariously. Then we're putting pressure on that person and ourselves, and we become very unhappy because they can never be successful enough. They can never be good enough because I'm living through them. I want more. And it's one thing to have a healthy competition. It's one thing to be proud. I'm proud of my granddaughter scoring a basket in a basketball game. Nachas, she brings me pleasure. I don't even know if the team won or lost.
But I know as a parent, sometimes you have a difficult time controlling the impulse to tell your child how to do it better because you want them to succeed. And then you get frustrated if they don't listen, and letting go of that desire for success for them. The motivation you tell yourself is, I want my children to be happy and successful. But I don't know that you can completely distinguish that from your desire to have them do the good job.
What I'm saying is we have to control ourselves. We have to stop and say, am I doing this because I want to help my child? Or am I doing this because I'm living vicariously? Sometimes a good friend can help you. And you can say to them, have I crossed the line? Am I now left nachas, joy or pleasure from their success, and entered the world, the realm of living vicariously through my children? That's a good way to put it, Joe. You need a buddy, a partner, somebody to help, a wingman, a wing woman, someone to help steer you towards Naches and not living vicariously.
So we have to find our little meter reader to give us our reality check. Are you available?
I'm always available for you and anyone out there. You have my email. Let me know if you'd like to run anything by me. I'll be glad to be your meter.
Well, thank you as always, Rabbi. I hope my needle stays in the green, and I look forward to the next time I get to go to the park with you and Skippy and run around, perhaps on all fours.
And I want you to know that your cartoons and you as a cartoonist always bring me Naches. I always brings me pleasure and pride to know that a great cartoonist like yourself is my friend. And I don't want to be a cartoonist.
Thank you, Rabbi. Checks in the mail.